not to get the professor the best grade they can get, but you want to be a C plus Muslim. You want to be a C minus Muslim. You want to be an average Muslim. SubhanAllah. But you're going to break your neck to get your boring professor who's teaching you something that's not going to benefit you when you enter the grave. Until Angel's not going to ask you what you majored in. Right? And not going to ask you what song number 13 on Jay-Z album, right? Angel's not going to ask you that, right? Right? Okay. You know this. You know about the two angels that enter the grave, right? You prepare them for that, right? Alhamdulillah. And I'll make it easy for you, I think. So moving forward, if you are sinful, then seek forgiveness. Seek forgiveness from the most merciful. Some of us, we fall so deep into sin, or some of us get so consumed by our shortcomings that we accept it. I hear it all the time. Alhamdulillah, brother American is man, I can see the no on your face, but me myself, man, I'm not really a good Muslim, man. Who are you to determine if you're a good Muslim or not? When a man kills 100 people and still gets over, who are you to sit here and judge and critique yourself? Ask Allah for forgiveness, man. Don't sit around and walk around with that on your back. Yeah, I'm not a good Muslim, man. I hate that. Allah, for the sake of Allah, I hate when I hear brothers just submit like that. Just give up. I'm a bad Muslim. What do you mean you're a bad Muslim? What have you done? What have you done that's so bad that can't be forgiven? Unless you commit a shirk, or doing something that removes you outside the fold of Islam, but everything else can be forgiven. What have you done that can't be forgiven? You're talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're talking about the most merciful. SubhanAllah, man. And these are the things that just strike a chord with me in my very premature state of Islam. I'm no student in knowledge. I'm a student in Islam, just like everybody. You're all students in Islam. We're going to learn Islam for the rest of our life. Now, that was some of the shuyukh, and some of them were 70, 80 years old, I kid. Still humbly call themselves students of knowledge. We call anybody a sheikh. You want a sheikh? You want a sheikh? I'll shake your hand. I'm not a sheikh, man. You know? But these are people that in their 80s, man, still humbly acknowledge themselves as students of knowledge, meaning that even at this age, I'm still learning things about Islam. So when you sin, seek forgiveness. Allah knows that. Now I also have a few ayahs before I start getting into questions and answers. Because I want to be able to connect with my brothers. You know, y'all my brothers in Islam. Alhamdulillah. And by a show of hands, you got to understand why I can appreciate the fact that all of you brothers who raised your hand were born and raised Muslim. Allah has bestowed this mercy upon you since birth. I had to go through so many trials and tribulations. I had to spend so many years in complete darkness to be guided to this light that you had in your life since you've been born. Since you've been born. Especially y'all young brothers. I remember when I was at age, if I had a nightmare, I'd woke up the whole house. Running through the house, screaming in my underwear. Ah! What you do? I was a big guy in the shape on like him. You're supposed to be ashamed, my dude. I'm screaming like a girl, running through the whole house, man, my drawers on. I can't wake up nobody. You see refuge in Allah from shaitan. Slip to your left-hand side, roll over on your opposite side, and go right back to sleep like that happened. This is what you were born with. You were born with this understanding of how to protect yourself from the shaitan. Alhamdulillah. So anyway, moving on. Allah says in His glorious book, the Quran, "And leave alone those who take their religion as play and amusement, for whom the life of this world has defeated them, and remind them with the Quran, lest a person be given up to destruction for that which he has earned." you think about the beginning of this ayah, and leave alone those who take their religion as play and amusement. This is something that, I've ran into on several occasions. And I'm going to tell you why this bothers me so much. How could you take this deen for play and amusement and have Allah replace you with someone who's going to take this deen extremely serious? I fear Allah, because I know what He gave me. I know what He guided me to. And I know He can remove it. I'm fearful of that. So when I think about the majority of brothers that raise their hand and says you were born and raised Muslim, you have these big nikahs and these big walimas, Eid is the most festive thing that could ever happen to a Muslim. And all your family is here, 500 or 600 of them. Some flying in from some countries y'all from. Y'all having a ball. And me and the brother way in the back, I see you, Akeem. Yeah. How you doing? Good luck. We have to think about that day when the gates of repentance close, when the sun sets and rises in the opposite direction. And those big festive moments I used to have with my big family. I had a real big family. And alhamdulillah, may Allah guide them more into the fold of Islam. But the reality of it is, a lot of them may not make it. But for all you brothers and sisters who are listening, who are born and raised Muslims, even if some of your relatives have a few shortcomings, everybody has an uncle who just does something he ain't supposed to do, completely haram. But he believes in Allah and His Messenger. So on this day, by Allah's mercy, he'll be saved. So when I look at those who take their religion for play and amusement, and I look at you and I envy you, it's a permissible form of envy because I would like to take your Islam and give it to my mother. You want to play with it? Give me your Islam and give it to my grandmother. Give me your Islam. I would love to give it to my little sisters. Anyone that feels like they want to take this religion for play and amusement, I wish, with Allah's permission, I had the power to take your Islam and give it where it's needed. Because Allah guided you to something. He guided you to the heart. How do you play with truth? How do you find time for amusement? SubhanAllah, may Allah protect us from these type of actions. Know that the life of this world is only play and amusement and mutual boasting amongst you and competing in respect for wealth and children. This is something I can relate to as well, coming from my previous life. I've seen the competitiveness amongst those who disbelieve in Allah, for how they compete with their funds, with their money, their cars. I used to do this at some point. Wallahi, I would see somebody that worked for 50 cents or something, he got a chain, I'm looking at it like, man, I got a top 10 hit. This dude was carrying records for 50 cents. Look at his chain. Then I would go to the jewelry store and put $300,000 worth of diamonds in that and get the chain long enough so I can kick it when I walk. And I'm just going to this extreme to compete with this guy. You understand? Somebody buys a car, nice car, wow. I go spend $4,000 or $5,000 on the rims, put a system in it. Literally almost blow your windows out trying to compete with his little sound system. I remember that in Jahiliyyah. I remember doing that when I was ignorant and blind to Islam. But now becoming a Muslim, I see the same thing taking place. The Muslims are competing, boasting and bragging about certain things that are only adornment, only put in your life to test you. Wealth is a test. A lot of people don't understand that. Why you striving to be rich? Maybe that's not the creed for you. Maybe your test is poverty. Maybe your test is struggling and trials and tribulations that come with living in that state. But those that are given wealth, that is a test. Some of us don't want that trial. I'm telling you. Some of us do not want that trial. You know? When you look at the conditions of people who are in influence, in regards to ruling countries, and say, you don't want that trial. Make dua for these people. You don't want their trial. Everybody, feel like they would do a better job. Man, if I was him, I'd do a better job. You don't know. You're not in that person's position.